Right, so Sony has become one of the worst video game companies of all time, specifically the PlayStation branch. I think it's a company that it was cool, it was awesome, it was technical, it was complex, it tried always to be the best of the best. However, for the past few years, since the PlayStation 5 came out, they have done nothing but disappoint me. This is a company that I no longer have any respect for. When they announced the PlayStation 5, the one thing that I noticed first was the retro compatibility with PlayStation 4, and that was fucking awesome. That was like my highlight. That was like, the PS5 is gonna be retro compatible with PS4. Any disc, any game, and I was like, that blew me away. But then I looked at the price. And then I looked at the hard drive, which was like what is it, like 1 terabyte? And I was like, okay, 1 terabyte is fine. But unfortunately, a lot of AAA games are like 50 goddamn gigabytes, or more. And they're constantly updating. There's like, day 1 patch, week 1 patch, another patch after 1 month, another fucking update, 10 updates per year. So imagine you end up getting more patches and updates than fucking games. And then the price, right? It was like, retro compatible with PS4, but it's going to cost $600. So that was like 4 years ago, right? So okay, just gonna have to wait until they release some kind of Pro. Another good thing they did was the digital console and the physical console, the both console. The digital console was a bit cheaper, like $50 cheaper, and the one with both, which was great. Okay. I like that decision as well. But so now we waited for a Pro version to show up, and what do? They fuck it up. They've proven before they are nothing but a bunch of greedy bastards, and they proven it once again. They released this console, which is going to be digital only, which is going to cost like $800. Probably more in certain countries. Someone's saying the UK is going to be $920. Probably here in Mexico it's going to be like $1,000, man. Oh, but that's not all. You want the console to read physical discs? You're going to have to buy the hardware, separately. We will not include that on the PlayStation 5 Pro. And what are the specs of the PS5 Pro? True 4K for the first time ever. That thing right there, that's a lie. 4K, that's a lie. You need a 4K TV and maybe if you're lucky to get 4K or something close to it, but not like 100% stable 4K. That's a lie. So this Pro is going to be like stable, right? Or maybe 8K. That box, I think it says like... That's the box that says 8K. It's not even 4K, it says 8K. So now it's this new console that costs like way more than that. It's been the same, the PlayStation 2 Slim. I don't remember the PS1 Slim. I don't remember, don't ask me. But I remember when the PlayStation 2 came out, the Fat. And then a few years later, the Slim version was a bit more expensive. That made sense. Or was almost at the same price, PS4 Fat was like, I don't know, $200 maybe. And Slim was $300. Just a random number I'm pulling out of my ass. I didn't do any research when it comes to PlayStation 2 prices. Okay, and Sony's being like this, but this huge jump, it's just ridiculous. And no, it's not only that. It's the fact that the console is digital only and you gotta buy everything separately. Like, that's just insulting. This is an insult to players. But am I surprised? No, I'm not surprised, because Sony is a piece of shit. It's fucking woke. It's fucking ridiculous, it's fucking oppressive, it's fucking political. They stopped caring about video games a long time ago, and they've proven that a few years ago. They care more about political bullshit, they care more about money, they care more about whatever, everything out there except video games. And of course, they don't give a shit about you, the player, and of course, they don't give a shit about any player out there in the world. Even the ones that are woke, they don't give a rat's ass. All they care is about following political agendas and maintaining high prices. I hope the PlayStation 5 Pro fails miserably. It probably won't, because there's a lot of fucking stupid people out there with money and are going to buy this fucking console. If you feel offended because I just said that, I don't give a shit. Look at the situation. You really want to keep your money, your really hard-earned money for like months, because what's the minimum wage in like the United States or in Canada or in UK, in all of those rich countries? You know, dude, you're gonna have to spend probably a lot of people are gonna have to spend months of income just to get a PlayStation 5 Pro, plus the fucking hard drive, or plus the fucking hardware so it can read fucking discs, right? This is one of the most insulting things Sony has ever done in history. But like I said, I'm not really surprised, because this is a company that became a fucking piece of shit years ago, and I've completely lost all of my respect for it. Fuck you, Sony, fuck PlayStation, fuck politics, fuck you greedy bastards. That's all I have to say.